Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV Currents. I am Mori Rabila Lawal. First, the headlines. We can't leave Niger crisis to Tinubu, ECOWAS, foreign governments, Sanusi. Mass kidnapping, security of schools will get special attention, says NSA. Kano State Immigration Rescue 6 victims of human trafficking. Again, government attack Plateau community, kill 17 persons. And on sport from a smiling mood after their exiting from the World Cup, Ghana and Super Falcons arrive Nigeria after World Cup exit. Now the news shortly. The former emir of Kano and spiritual leader Khalifa of the Tijaniya Islamic movement in Nigeria, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, says he used his personal connections to arrange and meet with the head of the Nigerian military junta, Abdurrahman Chiani. Interventions are ongoing, Mr. Sanusi said. Mr. Sanusi, a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, met on Wednesday with Mr. Chiani in Niamey, the capital of Niger. Mr. Chiani is the president of the National Council for the Safeguard of the Homeland, CNSP, following the illegal overthrow of the government of President Mohamed Bazoum. The coup leader, a rebuff effort by US, AU, ECOWAS, and other Western allies to meet with him, Mr. Chiani, who refused to see the Sultan, said Abubakar III. Speaking with State House correspondent, Mr. Sanusi said his mission was a private one, not known to the government. Mr. Tinubu had on Tuesday declared that all options remain open to find an amicable resolution to the Niger political crisis. Mr. Sanusi visited the president of the Niger Republic issue. He spoke with Mr. Chiani on Wednesday in Niamey in collaboration with the Emir of Damagaram. I came to brief him on the details of my discussion with leaders of Niger. We will continue to do our best to bring the two parties together and to improve understanding, explained the post-Kanu Emir. This is a time for public diplomacy. It's not a matter that will leave to government. Mr. Sanusi added, all Nigerians need to be involved to find a solution that works for Africa, a solution that works for Niger, that works for Nigeria, and a solution that works for humanity. The National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, says the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will give special attention to the safety and security of students and schools in the country. Ribadu stated these on Wednesday in Abuja at a strategic forum on achieving safer schools organized by the Nigeria Police Force. The program was themed Imperative for a Safer Teaching and Learning Environment for the Future of Nigeria's National Development, the Need for National Collective Action. It was aimed at strengthening synergy among the security agencies towards tackling the myriad of security challenges, including mass kidnapping in schools within the country. At the forum, Ribadu said, undoubtedly education has always been the cornerstone of progress in any society, and as we strive to build a prosperous country for the future of our children and the generation yet unborn, it is critical that we prioritize the safety and security of our educational institutions at all levels. The administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu pledged to work with both state and local government authorities to reform and retool the national educational system by giving special attention to security of our schools, welfare, and training of teachers and students. From that story, we'll go to Kano State. The Nigeria Immigration Service Kano Command has rescued 6 victims of human trafficking and smuggling in the state. The victims were en route to Libya without legal documents. The information said that correspondent Ibrahim Isa reported that the victims will be reunited with the families and in accordance with the laws. Human trafficking and smuggling is a crime that has slowly taken root in Nigeria over the years as young men and women embark on illegal journeys in search for greener pastures abroad. The Nigerian Immigration Service Kano Command has cut short the journey of these 6 victims. They were intercepted while on their way to Libya without legal documents at the Bachirawa in Kano alongside one suspect. The operation embarked upon by the operatives in sequel to Section 64, 65, and 100 of the Nigeria Immigration Act. Controller of the Kano Immigration Service is worried that the female victims were lured into a journey full of risks. In June 2023, Kano Immigration Command intercepted 18 victims in the state while on their way to Libya. The Immigration Service is hopeful that their arrest will serve as a lesson to many young men and women who are planning to embarking on similar journeys.
It is a crime that has slowly taken root in Nigeria over the years, as young men and women embark on illegal journeys in search for greener pastures abroad. The Nigeria Immigration Service, Kano Command, has cut short the journey of these 6 victims. They were intercepted while on their way to Libya without legal documents. They were intercepted at Bacharawa in Kano alongside one suspect.
Our officers have carried out a successful interception based on credible intelligence, which has led to the apprehension of 6 female migrants and 1 suspected smuggler accomplice.
The operation embarked upon by the operatives is sequel to Section 64, 65 and 100 of the Nigeria Immigration Act 2015. Comptroller of the Kano Immigration Service is worried that the female victims were lured into a journey full of risk.
Their intent was to cross international borders in search of what they believed to be greener pasture. In this regard, their safety and even their lives are often put at risk. They may suffocate in containers, perish in desert, or drown at sea while being smuggled by profit-seeking criminals who treat them as goods. They may even be victims of organ harvest and prostitution.
One of the victims narrated her ordeal.
It's because my brother called me to come to Libya. That is, you see a work for me to come and do. That is why I'm here. It's house help. I don't have anything for them. They asked us to go back because I've not been there before. Is you people know what you see in the road that you asked us to go back home.
In June 2023, Kano Immigration Command intercepted 18 victims in the state while on their way to Libya. The Immigration Service is hopeful that their arrest will serve as a lesson to many young men and women who are planning on a
Gunmen have reportedly killed 17 persons again in Barkindadi local government area of Plateau State. Information gathered that the attack took place in Ipan community of the LGA in the early hours of Thursday. A grieving parent in the community, Julius Pam, confirmed the attack in Jos on Thursday. Pam said, "Good morning, sir. On the sad news, there was an attack early this morning in Ipan community. A total of 17 people were killed, including my brother, his wife, children, all killed." The spokesman for the Plateau State Police Command, Alabo Alfred, could not be reached for comment, but sources at the command headquarters said security operatives had been deployed to the community to restore peace. Meanwhile, Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang had inaugurated a security and information center aimed at facilitating public access to convey security-related information to the relevant authorities for prompt action. In a statement signed by his Director of Press and Public Affairs, Gyang Bere, the governor highlighted that the center established by the Plateau State's Information and Communication Technology Development Agency seeks to bridge the communication gap, divide between the general public and the governments. Lastly, on sports. Nigeria Super Falcons have arrived the country following their ouster from the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. The 9-time African champions were knocked out of the competition in the round of 16 by the Three Lions of England. Randy Rotherham's side put up a spirited display against the European champions, but bowed out of the competition 4-2 on penalties. Head coach Rotherham left a few hours after the team's elimination from diaspora players. Players who left were the 66-year-old to the United States of America are Mitchell Alozie, Jennifer Echegini, Esther Okoronkwo Ifeoma Onomonu, Deborah Abiodun, and Tony Payne. Former Leicester City defender Ashley Plumtree also headed out to the United Kingdom. Some members of the team, including Aziza Tushuala, Rasheedat Ajibade, Osinachi Chiamaka Nnadozie, Gift Monday, and Rafiat Imran, arrived at the Murtala International Airport, Lagos on Wednesday night. They were received on arrival at the airport by Nigeria Football Federation board member Ganiyu Majakudomi, Chairman Lagos Football Association Fawood Oki, and other top dignitaries. The Super Falcons lost 1 in Australia and New Zealand, winning 1 and drawing their 2 other games. With the sports story, we've come to the end of today's national news from BGI TV Current. Before we go, some headlines. We can't leave Niger crisis to Tinubu, ECOWAS, foreign governments, Sanusi. Security of schools will get special attention, says NSA. Kano State Immigration rescues 6 victims of human trafficking. Again, gunmen attack Plateau community, kill 17 persons. And on sport, Ghana Super Falcons arrive Nigeria after World Cup exit. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, our handle is BGI TV Current. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access all of our broadcasts. On Facebook, Bagade Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Rabila Lawal. Good afternoon.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.